I'm James.
And I'm BJ, and a happy holidays to all of you. I don't know. That's just, I felt it from my heart, and I had to say it out loud.
Listen, Merry Christmas, everybody. If you celebrate that, we got in a
and
couple days here.
Hanukkah.
Yeah, we're on what? I forgot what night of Hanukkah.
Night 6 of the Hanukkah.
Yeah, we got Hanukkah going on. So
Night 6.
we got Christmas around the corner.
And we got the Kwanzaa coming up on Monday.
Listen, people need to be out there getting ready to eat, doing that last minute shopping. I'm sure people are scrambling around, losing their minds out there.
But if you're joining us, then that means that you just need to kick back for just a minute. And if you've been eating and you've been running and you've been going, then you got to chill out, because if you don't slow down for just a minute, you're going to miss the holiday season. You're going to miss all of the fun. And boy, do we got something for you to chill out with us tonight. And we really do want you to just chill out with us for just a minute.
Just
hang out.
Just chill out.
Just
we're gonna and we're gonna give it a minute for some of our friends to roll in here,
just
because we
know
this is an unorthodox date for the show.
That's right.
It's on a Thursday.
Thursday. So I didn't say the normal, which is welcome back to your weekly whiskey, wine, bourbon, and all things barrel aged podcast. And tonight we're going to do something very different.
Top Feed Coco says, "Yeah, just relax.
Just relax, everybody."
Yeah, welcome, man. Welcome to the show. Good to see you.
I'm sorry, I'm still a little under the weather.
You still, as you all know, Beach unfortunately was out last week with the he was down with the sickness.
You're down with the sickness,
and he is now.
And the body hit the floor, and all the fun things.
He's back in the saddle. It was not the vid, right?
It was not the vid.
Not the vid.
No,
all right.
I didn't catch the vid. I just had like this weird flu, cold, hacking, slashing, coughing thing that everybody seems to be getting. I'm lucky. I'm going to count myself lucky, because I feel like I got it before everybody else. And I see so many people around me who are going down for the count. And I'm really sad that they're doing that right now. Just as we hit Christmas, just as we're hitting the top nights of Hanukkah, the big celebratory nights. I hope that if you're getting it, that you're going to chill out. And we've got a really good one. We told you a couple of weeks about a month ago, we did hot toddies.
Oh, Top Feed got the illness.
The illness.
Hopefully it's not the vid.
Itis.
The itis. You got the itis.
You got the itis. And so we did hot toddies for you to get through the itis. But if you're still getting the itis, we've got something for you to chill out with. And we are partnering with some really good friends of ours over at Catalyst Tea Company. All right. This is a Catalyst Tea Company is it's a local Las Vegas business, personal friends of ours.
Yeah.
And
we're all about, first of all, we're all about small business, and we're all about supporting our friends.
Absolutely.
So, two kind of like perfect storms right there, where we're like,
but not the Eli or Elliott perfect storm that is plaguing much of the Midwest right now.
So for those that don't know, part of the reason we didn't have the show yesterday is that I was in Boston, and just thankfully it was a Christmas miracle that I was able to make it home from across the country this morning. Thankfully I booked those first flights out. That's the key.
You did. Santa's gonna need Rudolph to get to the Midwest.
No, it was getting hairy right when I was leaving. We had some like rain coming down and sleet. Whew, it was good to get out.
So our friends over at Catalyst Tea Company.
Really quick. Top Feed was like, he went to a metal show and he was bound to catch something. Blow out the hotel room. Big blowout.
Yeah. Well,
that'll do it.
Who'd you see? What metal show did you go to?
Oh,
who'd you see? I'm very curious.
So while he does that and types that, tell us a little bit more about Catalyst Tea Company.
So at Thanksgiving, our friends with Catalyst, they came to a Friendsgiving with us, and they brought over a mulled wine.
Oh, that was so amazing,
wasn't it?
Is it a myth that you get hammered quicker off of warm booze?
We're going to talk about that myth.
Okay.
We talked about this
because I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
No, you do know, but I like that you're
sub 1K. Sub 1K.
What up, Bobby? And a Merry Christmas to you. So our friends over at Catalyst Tea Company. So why are they important, and what do they do? So Catalyst, they hand select and they hand fill different tea blends. And they also do this mulled wine blend, which this mulled wine spice blend is delightful. This is apple pieces, cloves, green cardamom pods, cinnamon stick chips, orange peels, and full star anise pods. So this is the full pod, and they package this for us, and so this is exactly what they used at our Thanksgiving.
I put their site up here so our friends can see it if they want to check it out.
Yeah, please go check it out, because what you're going to want to know is that they have partnered for our show tonight, because we said, hey, we really want to do the mulled wine for Christmas.
Yeah, we had it a couple weeks ago. We were floored. We thought it was fantastic. We want to share it with you guys so we can teach you about what mulled wine is, how it's made, its origins, its roots, how easy it is to make, and how you can use subpar wine and make it taste amazing.
And yeah,
and everybody's getting gifted wine this season, I'm sure.
Exactly. And if you
turn
don't
it
know
into
what to do
mulled
with
wine.
it, you can turn it into mulled wine.
Yes.
And I want you to just we're gonna just throw this out there right now. Our gift to all of you is, and this comes from Catalyst Tea. So thank you, Matt and Karina with
Yes.
Catalyst Tea.
Thank you.
If you use promo code Barrel Buddies, the
Is it
full
what is
word
the full
Barrel
word?
Buddies, Barrel Buddies as the promo code, you're gonna get 20% off of your entire order on anything at catalystteacompany.com
Look at that.
from now until the end of the year. So Barrel Buddies as the promo code gets you.
I put it in the
20%
chat.
off. And we hope that you're going to like this mulled wine.
Yeah, so we
recipe
talk
that
about
we
mulled
made.
wine, and hopefully you guys buy a few packs. And I'm telling you right now, it's cheap.
It's so
and the discount, come on, guys,
easy. So
should have it.
this
Should
is
have it for the holidays.
the best part is this is all super fresh. This is all hand selected. They hand
Yeah.
pack all of this. This is not, hey, we
manufactured
just buy this and throw our
in
sticker on it.
in some other country, and
Karina is putting
done
her
here.
love into this, and then she puts her sticker on her bag. So Karina's doing
Yeah,
this all.
and isn't she doing like pop-ups? Weren't there like
Oh, she's been doing pop-ups. She's been at the Enchant Christmas Market presented by Hallmark this year.
at Resorts World,
At
right?
Resorts World.
At Resorts World, yeah. So
Um,
if you're local, guys, go check
go
out.
check
It's
it
like a
out.
whole little little shops and a whole Christmas theme.
Yeah, it's
Winter
it's super
theme.
cool.
Yeah,
Hey, it's kind of a cool thing, but
Yeah.
really the cool thing is the traditional European Christmas market, which is why we're doing
Mulled wine,
Glühwein
Glühwein.
and mulled wine, which is a traditional Christmas market beverage. In fact,
God.
it's typically the only alcoholic beverage that's ever served during a traditional Christmas market.
Hold on, how much brandy did you put in this?
Enough.
That is a shock to the palate, to say the least.
Oh no, that's not a shock to the palate, sir. That right there is a Christmas miracle.
Like you feel it go down the gullet. You're just like the whole
Oh.
way down.
That is a Christmas miracle.
So here's what you guys do, right? It's holiday time, it's Christmas time. Very easy gift for
Oh.
people are bottles of wine, red wine, whatever. Any type of red wine, Pinot, Merlot, Cab, Syrah, whatever you get.
Yeah.
9 out of 10 times.
A nice big red.
People are spending what, $20 to $40 on a bottle on you, probably for a gift. You think maybe less?
And
More of a
are you
reason
going
to
to
mull
sit
it.
on that? Are you going to sit on that
No.
for your fancy
No.
dinner that you
No.
never know when you're going to open it up?
No,
I mean, you probably are.
No.
But when are you going to open it?
I just
don't
want to. You're supposed to ask me a yes or no question, so I can just
Oh,
keep saying no.
Are you gonna open that on yourself in the middle of the week?
No,
No, you're not. So why not enjoy the season and get yourself a
Mull
mulled
it.
wine back? and
because you
mull
can
it.
turn and we're not. I'm not saying that tonight's wine is bad. I'm just saying you can take a subpar, lower end offering and make it something that if you have friends over, you're doing a winter
Oh.
party, a Christmas party, even back as far back as Thanksgiving. This is perfect for the winter time. It has those winter time spices.
I would drink this all the way through January.
Yes, totally. It's so good,
I
and
would
it's
drink this all through
and
January.
it's cold right now. This warms you right up. You put it in a mug. So let's tell them how it's made.
So this is so easy, guys. So all you
Very
literally
easy.
have to do
You get a
is
pot,
take a bottle of wine of your choice.
one
Tonight-
bottle.
So I do want to thank Catalyst Tea Company because they gave us a very nice bottle of red, and we just couldn't bring ourselves to use such a nice bottle.
yeah.
So instead, we're going to use a bottle by our good friends,
Our good friends.
the Crema family
Oh,
over at Chateau.
Chateau. Chateau
Shout out to
Merlot.
Greg Crema and family. We love you, Greg.
Yes, we do.
And Don Sharon for shouting us or bringing us to Chateau.
Yeah,
We do
there you
love
go.
you, Chateau. This is a 2014 Merlot out of St. Helena, which is Napa
What's the
Valley.
price point? Brass tacks here for our friends.
I mean,
20,
for a Chateau,
30.
I don't think you can get Chateau anymore, but yeah, I think it was probably 15 to 20 bucks for this bottle.
Exactly. So what we're saying, guys, is you can go get, a sub $20 bottle and turn it into mulled wine.
This is a fantastic bottle of Merlot, by the way. This is a high
Sure.
quality, good drinking, everyday Merlot. I love Chateau. If you can still find
I don't want
Chateau
it
out
sitting
there,
around though. It's
I
a
get it,
2014.
but it's 2014.
We
It's
gotta,
time to drink this.
It's time to drink it. Yeah. We're in the desert. We don't have ideal aging conditions. It's not like you guys,
Agreed.
some of you out like Midwest and out east, where you can like put something in your basement or behind under your stairs.
So we digress. So you
Can't do
take
that
this-
in the
You
desert.
take this old bottle and you put it in a pot.
You put it in a pot. We poured that into a pot directly, and it felt weird, guys. Like I was like, I dumped it in like a pot that one of the same pots that I boil like my spaghetti noodles in.
Your ramen.
Ramen.
And then you take one of these beautiful little mulled wine spice packets that you get over at Catalyst Tea Company.
Catalyst Tea Company, and you just get the packet from them.
Now
goes in the pot.
You dump so you can get two good rounds of mulled wine.
So you're saying you use half the packet per bottle?
Half the packet. Now we went ahead and we used a.
We went balls
packet
to the wall and went full pack.
We're nuts. So full packet.
You never go full
packet,
except for we
go full packet. Forrest Gump, nice guy, a little slow, never goes full packet.
What was his name? Simple Jack.
Simple Jack.
For any of our movie aficionados out there that get the reference.
All
really quick though. Top Feed's all about subpar wine. Great. Jackie Black, welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Would you use Franzia?
Oh my God! Hold on. Can I show you something that I just ordered?
We're gonna show it. Hang on to it.
Finish
that, and then yes, you can show us what you ordered. I'm so glad you ordered it.
Buy. Oh, you know.
Because I ordered one for our friend.
I can't wait for that. Okay,
Ryan
anyway.
Burroughs.
He needs that in his life.
I ordered him one.
It would also fit a black box, but we'll get to that.
I ordered him.
Perfect for the winter time. Yes, Jackie Black. Hell yeah. This is like I think of like apple cider, like a hot apple cider. It gives me those vibes, like that Christmas.
The cinnamon and the anise that comes in this packet. And then you got the apple bits. So she chops up and uses these dried apple bits. That brings a great sweetness. It rounds out all that
sweetness,
all that spice. So you got all that spice of the anise and all.
It tastes like Christmas. I don't know how else to put it.
It's just so good.
Yeah.
All right.
And okay, so back to the recipe.
So, anyways, then you add about a cup of brown sugar. It's way more brown sugar than you think you need.
Yes.
Add a little brandy.
No, that's not just a little. You want this is I think was really makes it. I think this is what really gets you loaded is the brandy addition.
Well, so brandy is an interesting thing. So when you're making sangria, you want to make a good sangria, you add brandy.
E&J boy.
Okay? You're making a good blue vine,
no Hennessy.
You add some brandy. And so you add a little brandy, and that came directly from our friends over at Catalyst. They said just add a little brandy because
it adds a little complexity. It does add, I think, a depth. I'll call it. And it actually, I think we get a little bit of a different feel. Because you think of wine and then you're like, and then you're heating it up, it's going to have a very watery kind of thin
Kool-Aid-y, right?
Kool-Aid-y, but then you add this E&J with the spices. And it's just like it's mouth coating.
I think that it really brings out a lot of those spices that we were just talking about.
Yeah.
So and then you simmer it. You simmer it for 25 minutes on the stove.
That's it. You simmer it not too high. You just get a little of a simmer.
Yeah, strain it into a mug.
Then you're going to strain it into mugs. If you guys have we just use a wire strainer and just because the chunks of the spices are pretty big, like the cardamom,
the cardamom pods, they get really
starness,
big.
There's big
the
chunks in
gets
there.
Really big.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Oh,
and Toffee's like, "You mama make me happy."
Hey, Toffee. Simple Jack all the way.
Simple Jack.
All right. So, and that's essentially mulled wine. Now, we got to talk really quick about some history. So, mulled wine goes all the way back to the 1300s.
1300s, guys.
Is when we
Eastern Europe.
That's when we first see mulled wine coming around.
The Romans,
Yeah,
they were talking about.
it's a great way to make bad wine good.
Exactly. And you got to think about what you're working with back then, right? So these spices are very initially off the bat you're like, wow, all those spices sound very overpowering. But that's kind of the point. I think they actually all meld together very well, and you get that, like, it just tastes like Christmas. And like, I would love to be sitting around a campfire,
Oh yeah.
pounding this,
Oh, yeah.
and just hanging back with friends
Pounding
and
that
shooting the
glue wine.
breeze, pounding the glue wine or the mulled wine. So glühwein is actually the German pronunciation.
Yeah, so you got mulled wine, which is more of a British thing.
Yeah, British and United States. I think we kind of call it
Then you
mulled
got
wine.
The Glühwein.
Glühwein.
That's more of an Austrian German thing, and we do have a prepared Glühwein here. Again,
We do.
For our friends at Catalyst.
We're
they
not
brought us
opening
one of
that
these.
though. We're gonna save that.
We were
need
gonna do
more
a
people here.
They wanted us to do a compare and contrast, but we are already like, we're gonna drink a whole bottle
we
of
just
wine.
and we
between
just
the two
had
of
a
us. We're gonna get
crowler.
ripped.
Yeah, and we just had a crowler at Horace.
Now you can buy prepared Glühwein. They recommend, again, dumping this bottle out into a pot, warming it up, and this is an 8.5% alcohol content bottle. They say that it's mixed with hints of vanilla, cinnamon, cloves, orange, lemon peel, and a touch of sweetness.
Toffee does it work with Peruvian spit beer? No, does not mix with any beer. I just noticed this. This Chateau is not playing around with a 15.3 ABV.
Oh no, Greg Crema makes
moly.
a good wine. So Greg Crema, by the way, the Crema family. Greg is an awesome dude, by the way. They're producing some high quality stuff. I don't know that Chateau is actually producing anything right now, but Crema is doing some stuff. No, they're producing high quality wines out of Santa Cruz, California. So this one was in St. Helena, but now the Cremas are doing Santa Cruz. So we do love everything that the Cremas are putting out. So thank you to them. You want to show them really quick? I don't want to divert too much from your Franzia purchase.
Oh yeah, well, give me a minute because I gotta tee that up. So
you should tee up the Franzia purchase. But you've got Glühwein, and then there's another. So Glühwein is without the brandy. Adding the brandy is what causes it to be something completely different. It's more of a French thing. So I'm with you. I think adding the brandy, I wouldn't have wanted to do this without the brandy. I think the brandy does bring a good complexity and a good balance to this. I think without it, it would have been way too sweet and a little too winey.
Yeah.
This actually brings it around and is something that's really, really, really pleasant. All right, show us what you bought from Franzia. I think this was the holiday gift of the season.
Well, yeah, and then we're gonna do this window. We're gonna do a Chrome tab, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna share and let you guys see. Let me make sure you guys got it here. I think you guys can see it. There we go. So that is, oh, and look how it pops us over there on the side. So for our friends out there, they won't get it in time for Christmas.
That's a box wine.
This randomly popped up on my Instagram feed the other day as I was going through some Barrel Buddy stuff, and I was like, Instabuy. I don't think I've ever Instabought something off an ad ever. But this is something I have never, ever seen.
It's the Franzia box wine distribution backpack. So yes, you could put a whole box of Franzia in that, and it does have a distribution spigot on it, and you can distribute Franzia out of that backpack.
Yeah,
it's magical. And Ryan Burrows, Merry Christmas. I got you.
Yeah, Ryan Burrows, for our friend Ryan out there, you're getting one of these. But look at that. It just holds the Franzia box, and it has the little spigot. Comes right through the side of the backpack. Magical. You can literally wear this and walk around.
It's the gift we all didn't know we wanted, but are going to be so glad to find under our trees this season.
All right.
Can we show off the Catalyst Tea Company?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's share that screen as well. I want to share off.
I know they kind of begged me not to, belabor the point of Catalyst, but listen. What they're doing is very, very cool. And I'm going to, this is the last time I guess I'm going to belabor the point, is these are handcrafted tea boxes, handcrafted tea blends. There's a lot more cool things that they do other than the mulled wine spice kits.
Yeah, let's go to their shop now here and see what they got here.
They've got this beautiful cranberry orange herbal tea blend.
Here we go, right here. $8, guys. Come on, get on this.
They've got.
We're giving
really
you a
cool thing.
20% off code. I mean,
Yeah,
come on.
You're getting
This is a
20% off of that.
no-brainer. Just
should
buy
pack
it
up on
one
this.
pack.
Even if you pack up on this now and save it for next year, this is dried. It's going to keep,
Yeah, it's gonna
You can buy
keep
it
for a
now
long time.
and then surprise yourself.
Oh, there's
for
a
next
good
holiday
there's a good
season
shot of the spices.
of everything that's in it. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at what you get. Again, this is not. It's not like they went and just got some subpar ingredients. These are hardcore,
Yeah.
good
Real deal.
ingredients. This is the real deal. We wouldn't put something out there to any of you that wasn't high quality. And remember, we are the honest voice of everything.
Yeah, and here's the thing: we don't like. Before this, I wasn't a huge mulled wine guy. Like, I didn't really know much about it.
What? Yeah. Why would you ever drink it?
Yeah, exactly. But then I had this, and I'm like, I want everyone to try this. Like, all of my friends need to try this. I want you guys to try this. And I think for $8, and I'm sure shipping's very reasonable with these guys as well.
Coming out of Vegas, so you got to
it's coming out of Vegas
city for shipping.
Yeah, exactly.
But they've got this great cranberry orange tea.
Get more stuff. Look at this. Yeah, cranberry orange.
Moon milk tea that is turmeric and cinnamon. You mix it with milk. One of my favorite teas that they do
cool
is the healthy horse tea. I've been drinking that to loosen myself up. And then they've got these really cool tea infusers. I kind of got it hidden behind here.
Pretty cool.
But you can see the tea infuser that they've also got. You might want to highlight that there.
They saw it.
Again, this is just a cool way to get into tea, or the tea
Why not?
in your house.
Mulled wine, at least. Like I said,
recommend.
use code Barrel Buddies, get 20% off.
Barrel
that probably
Buddies
covers shipping
as your promo code.
There you go.
And that's going to cover some last minute gifts.
This is so enjoyable. Do you know what I really want with this? I want to go outside in the cold and smoke a cigar with this.
I was just gonna say I want to sit at the fire with this.
Yeah, I want to be by a fire with a stogie with this mulled wine. Like, this is really warming me up, and it's you feel it.
Ugh.
So can we talk about that? So since this is warm, am I going to get like loaded quicker?
So it's funny that you bring that up. We talked about this about a month ago when we talked about the hot toddy. Does warm alcohol make you drunker faster?
Inebriated?
And so the answer to that is kind of twofold. It's yes and no. It's not necessarily that it raises your BAC, your blood alcohol content.
Yeah.
But it does cause it to infuse into your blood a little faster. It doesn't raise it to be more than what the percentage would be, but it does cause it to get into your system a little faster. And then it keeps it there a little longer. That's why when you drink and you get into a hot tub, it keeps it going. And that's just because
Hank, welcome, bud. Good to see you.
A little warmer, your blood is pumping a little faster, and so it's moving things from your body a little faster.
Got it.
And so that's all it is.
I mean, it's not going to be 50%.
drunker.
Yeah, it's not going to be like, oh, you take a sip and you're blitz. No, it might
speed
onset.
up the process a little bit. So it's just going to speed up the process a little bit, but it doesn't make you drunker. It just speeds up the process of getting you there a little bit.
Hey, besides
more.
brandy, could you put rum in here?
I don't see why not.
All right.
Yeah, a good quality rum. Yeah. I would absolutely do that.
There you go. Didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I think that would be.
Because I'm just thinking, not everybody has brandy readily available unless they got some of that. If they want to maybe use cognac too.
Maybe a little Captain.
You could do cognac.
So we almost did a cognac.
We almost did the Kirkland. We have leftovers from that old show.
Yeah, we didn't know if we had the E&J left, and so we had some.
Yeah, but I don't want to use that cognac. XO in this.
Why not?
I'd rather power through the $15 E&J bottle than the.
Which is why we did it.
$50 10-year.
We could have used
cognac.
The cognac.
We could have.
We would have been totally happy about it.
Oh, Jackie's drinking Basil Hayden's red wine cask finish. How is it?
What do you think of that, Jackie?
We were talking about that the other day. Hold on. Top Feed just made jerk chicken sausages.
Oh, Top Feed. Hello. Talk to me.
We need to have a little chat here. Do a little bottle exchange for sausage.
It's Christmas time.
Yeah. I love jerk chicken.
Everything that we got. We got jerk chicken going on. We got this basil hate. So I like original basil. I know we crapped all over the basil toast.
Original.
I don't like toast, but original basil.
I hate toast.
Is good.
I
toast
like original. I like the original basil. Not a huge fan. Yeah, not a huge fan of that toasted barrel. And they did a dark rye, which kind of scares me.
A dark. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. What a crappy marketing
Stop.
bullshit call out. A dark rye. Because we're not just going to call it rye anymore. We're going to call it a dark rye.
Yeah.
Are you serious with me?
We're gonna show everybody. We're gonna show our friends here. Let's
Okay.
get this going. Get
Can
the
you
dark
tell
rye.
me what the difference is between regular rye and dark rye, other than just a color or perception?
So here's the Basil Hayden's dark rye. I love how this app like pops our video here and does
Our
that.
new, yeah, this is great.
We have
Thank
a
you
great,
to all of you
yeah.
watching, because of you, we can upgrade to great things like this, and our content is
Yeah.
so much better. So thank you.
All right, so this is the new Basil Hayden dark rye.
Get out of here.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna laugh.
It's terrible.
It's a complex blend of caramel, dried fruit, and oak with a back note of spice and rounded mouthfeel. Ugh. What did this win? What's this award? The 2021 Bartender Spirit Award.
Yeah, okay.
And then it won the, what is that? The
95 what?
The 2021 New York International Spirits Competition. Never heard of that. And then the World Spirits Competition, San Francisco.
Well,
gold.
we know that one.
Well, we know that one can also.
And it got what? A
bought.
gold or double gold?
It got gold.
Well, that's not saying a lot. I mean, gold is not bad, but to be something, you got to be double gold.
So it's interesting because it's a Canadian rye. So people have finally realized.
Canadian rye. So that means it's a sweet rye.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, we really do need to.
My go-to for an old fashioned is what some dude
oh,
said.
Come on. Okay. So I'm going to make a proposal right now. And if you wouldn't mind leaving something in the chat, we've been talking for way too long. We got to stop talking. We got to start doing.
Yeah.
I think January, we need to commit to doing 4 Canadian whiskeys. We just need to do Canadian whiskey in the month of January.
No. There's some very good, very old as in aged Canadian whiskeys that we need to start jumping on.
There were some good Canadian whiskeys.
Very affordable, and that's kind of the key that we always talk about on the show is
Canadian whiskey itself is generally
getting your
affordable.
money's worth is what we are all about, because I am so angry about, like, outside of the show, guys, I have been on a rant lately. Like, I kind of got over my secondary stuff, but now the way that these non-distilling producers have jacked up their prices for 4-year juice, like, there's like bottles of like Nulu out there for $100.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
well, I like Nulu, but not $100.
Like, guys, as hobbyists, we got to talk with our wallets. Don't buy this. Don't buy 4-year whiskey for $100. Don't buy TikTok. Bob Dylan's bullshit for $400. Like, it just, I don't like. It's what's that? That was a the Jackie Chan meme where he's like, I'm gonna go pull that up now.
Yeah. So anyway. Yeah, we should do some Canadian whiskey. There's more out there than just Canadian Club and Crown and Pendleton and Black Velvet. There's more. We're going to talk to you about that. I think in January, I really do think we should promote that in January. I think that would be great. Let me share this because this is what I wanted to share. This is my reaction. The Jackie Chan reaction? Yeah, this is my reaction every time that this is every time I see a whiskey that is over $100. Yeah. This is my reaction. And they say no, they do one better. They usually hide the age statement, but it has to be a minimum of 4 years, or they call it American straight whiskey, which is apparently like a thing now. Which is what? That's 2. Which is probably 2 years, or it's staves, or they use staves in the barrel to accelerate aging. It drives me nuts. Staves, guys, we gotta hold the line and we all got to speak with our wallets. Don't buy this stuff. And I think we've done really good. I think a lot of people just watching the way sales have been trending, because like I spend a lot of my time on like secondary groups, Discord groups, Facebook groups, like people talking, like we're trying to it's really just learning and absorbing knowledge. Yeah. And it seems like a lot of shops are doing like, oh, hey, all these horses asses NDP bottles that we're sitting on, we're gonna go buy 2 get 1 50% off. Like they're finally, I think they have so much back stock that people aren't buying it. Thank God. The whiskey market is gonna is gonna not explode.
We've
It's
peaked.
gonna-
We're at peak bourbon right
It's
now.
gonna implode.
We're at peak bourbon.
So if we go back to look at some of the news stories that if you've been following bourbon news stories, or if you've been following us, then you know all of the major producers are going through an expansion that they're going to tell you.
No, they have been.
They're going to weather
2 to
They're
4
like,
years.
"Oh,
They've been
it's gonna
expanding
be
warehouses.
Fine, we're expanding. We're going to
Sazerac,
make everything big. Sazerac just went through the
it's like
largest
times
expansion
10.
ever.
They're gonna have 10 times the amount of barrels.
There's going to be they just did something like 20 brand new rick houses.
That's insane to think of that, guys. That's like hundreds of thousands of barrels,
It's ridiculous.
which equals hundreds.
That means
That's
that we
like,
have
wow.
So that means we have an endemic.
Tens of millions of bottles.
Yeah, either we have a problem of collection and price gouging.
Well, it's FOMO. A lot of it's FOMO.
which we're going to see.
I mean,
the
that's
whole
kind of-
bottom of whiskey collecting and
well, secondary
general-
prices are falling down in general.
Well,
They're
you're-
about 20% down.
right, but you're going to see
months
basically
ago.
the tulip market, the Dutch tulip market blow
Dutch
out.
East India tulip
You're gonna see
trade.
that exact same thing happen, but it's going to be a little less.
Yeah.
Or we have an endemic
Yes,
of
TFC.
drinking problems in the United States and everywhere in the world.
Here, I'm going
And
to tell you,
I don't see us being able to support that kind of growth. It just doesn't.
guys.
It's not going to happen.
There's a video right now circulating out there, and I think it's is it one of the Winkles? Anyway, the Van Winkle family has even said part of their marketing strategy is creating FOMO and underproducing on purpose.
Yeah.
They do it
Duh.
on purpose. And they said,
Duh.
that is the key to making a good brand. They're like, you never like, yeah, he's like, yeah, the accountants don't like it, but oh well, because it creates immense FOMO. And they're going to
talk to you
guys
about,
in the next 5 years, we're going to be, our cup overfloweth with bourbon.
you know, the problem too is
It's going to be insane.
what's going to be special about having a Pappy when everybody has one.
Exactly. And that company, so the Pappy brand
And we're
itself,
going there.
The Pappy brand itself, we may see a small increase in availability, but it'll still be unicorn.
We're going there. And here's how I know.
No, here's what you're going to see. You're going to see a shit ton more of all the Wellers.
A fact.
You're going to see
it.
You're going to see a ton more of BTAC.
There's already
all the
so
antique
much
collection.
foolproof and 12-year. And
Oh yeah,
we're seeing so much more of it.
Stag. You're going to see Stag Junior. All that stuff is just going to be Patrick Curry. What up, bud?
What up, Patrick?
You're going to
a lot of
see.
it.
Yeah, I would say within 2 years we're going to start seeing the glut.
And what's special about that when everybody's got it? Nothing.
Nothing.
My other problem is this. There's already so much content, and I was going to do it because I was like, oh, it's going to be so funny when we troll everybody and do it.
Yeah.
And so maybe I'm just a little mad that people are doing it before we did it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm seeing so much content out there of people popping open Pappy bottles and then pouring Coke in it. It's like it's everywhere right now.
Oh yeah. Or the
On
the
social
infamous
media,
Mountain Dew mixer.
Or Pappy and
Yeah.
Mountain Dew, or Stag and Mountain Dew. Guys, don't support these people. Don't support these people. First of all, there's two things that's happening. Number one is they're literally trying to put people on tilt. But number two, they're also just flaunting the fact of, well, I've got one and I can do it, and I'm just willing to waste a pour. I can't support that.
TFC, thank you for sharing this out to some of your friends. I didn't catch that in the chat, so that's good to know. Jackie Black said it actually is a very smooth, nice finish for that red wine cask.
Very nice.
Which, we're wine
makes
fans
sense.
over here, so I'm sure it probably mellows it out. I'd like to give it a try. The dark rye, though, kind of on the fence on that one. And then
I don't know.
Sub 1K is drinking one of our favorites. I think we've all had this together. Is that Macallan Sherry Oak cask?
Oh, very nice. Good
The
choice.
12-year.
Good choice on that one.
That's a solid one, and that's another very affordable. Everyday drinker.
Well, I think we've ranted enough. I think we've told you enough about the glue vine.
Yeah, I'm
just
just
really straightforward. Listen, it's an old thing that's been going on since 1300.
Yeah,
it's
hundreds of
traditionally something
years.
that's been going on since Saturnalia,
Well,
Christmas.
you know
the
what it makes me
holidays, the
think of?
pagan holidays.
Do you know what it makes me think of? It makes me think of how IPA beer originated.
Oh,
So you know how
tell.
well, we're talking about Dutch East India Company.
Yeah.
So for those that don't know, beer was transported on ships way back in the day during that time,
Yeah.
and it was overhopped to prevent it from going bad.
That's right.
And that's where you got
So you'd
the
actually have some
India
flavor by the
Pale
time it
Ale.
got here.
Yeah, so that's where kind of the roots of IPA come from.
Yeah.
And this method kind of reminds me of that.
That's interesting. Yeah,
So,
you spice it up so that way by the time it actually gets to where it's going, there's still something.
There's
there.
still something there. Exactly. Yeah.
I like
it's not grog, but
But I do want to say another. You bring up a good point.
Yeah.
Just coming right back. We said it was glühwein and mulled wine, but it's also known in some of the like
Sweden,
Norwegian,
Norway,
yeah, it's Norway, Sweden,
the
Finland.
Danes, yeah, Finland,
Glog. Winter
glog,
glog.
winter glog.
Well, with that, we bid you a happy holidays, a Merry Christmas, and a happy Hanukkah.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, friends. Let's do a little holiday toast here. We
God,
hope
we
you all
love ya.
are going to be eating lots of food this weekend
We
and
love
hanging
ya.
out. So, hey, we got a little Mr. Sly-Fi. I haven't seen him around in a while. Good to see you, Rico. Good to see you, bud. He said we're having a bad storm tonight, tomorrow. The only thing he can do is stay home and drink. Nothing wrong with that, right?
That storm
Hopefully you're
Elliott.
all stocked up, though. You don't have to go run out to the store and buy something. Hopefully you got enough.
But if you don't have the right stuff, then obviously you need to be making your own good stuff, which is some mulled wine.
Absolutely. Yeah. Merry Christmas, all.
Merry
Happy
Christmas.
Hanukkah, all that good stuff.
And listen, be with the ones you love.
Yeah, go hang out with
Slow down.
friends. Take it easy this weekend.
Can you just do the right thing?
Don't drink and drive. You know the usual. That's what Uber's for.
Please don't make bad
No,
decisions.
I don't want to hear any Dewey stories next episode.
Yeah, nobody goes full Dewey.
Yeah, no.
Nobody goes full Dewey. The next show that we'll see you for is
I was
next
going to
week.
ask. Are we doing champagne?
It's the champagne show. It's the bubble show, as always.
All right, we'll see if we can get
tradition.
Christopher Walken to do a little of the Continental.
I'll ask him.
See if we can do some Continental on the show.
We'll reach out. We'll see what he says.
We'll reach out and see if he's available.
Talk to his people. His people talk to our people. You know.
Yeah,
how it goes.
we got a week. It's a good timeline.
You never know what's going to happen.
We appreciate all of you guys. You guys are great. Thanks for joining us. We really got the core crew every here once a week. And thanks for joining us on Thursdays. Again, our apologies that we didn't have the show yesterday, but we're ironing it out. We're all busy. We're all busy during the holiday times. So
excuse me.
TFC said he does a great Christopher Walken.
Oh, well, TFC, let's get you on the show.
And I want you to get a little pocket watch, and I want you to do that whole story about where that pocket watch came from.
You're going to look at that pocket watch and you're going to say,
you had this up your ass.
Was 2 mice. And one, he worked so hard that he churned the butter and the cream to the top.
The cream rises to the top.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, all.
And to all a good night.
For the Barrel Buddies, I'm James.
And I'm BJ. We'll see you next week.